Come join me as I chat to Israel Houghton, as I said, a man who I believe has a passion that many South Africans would envy, because after someone... I'm going to pull this chair a bit closer. What's going on? The furniture's moved. Do you moving things in here, man?
I'm just minding my business here.
After like 35 visits, is it 35 now?
35, yeah.
35 visits to the country, the first one being in 1994. You developed this passion for our country that I still am trying to understand, that I'm hoping you'll tell me about.
I'm still trying to understand it, to be honest with you. It seems like every time, I mean, the very first time I ever came, I just had this overwhelming emotional experience landing in Cape Town.
Yeah.
First time in 1994, July of 1994 to be exact.
Yes.
And yeah, it was one of those things I never shook, and even as early as yesterday, flying in early in the morning, same kind of, just a real sense of connection to the soil. And you know, I just have to pay attention to that, because you know, I travel all over the world all the time, and I admittedly don't feel that really anywhere else. And so there is a sense of calling and cause and purpose associated with being in South Africa. And I think it has a lot to do with the subject of identity and giving an identity to people. And off camera, you and I were talking about, a lot of people would look at, you know,
the part with negativity.
Yeah, yeah.
And yet you have this inspirational viewpoint of it.
Yeah, I mean, and that's not to say that I'm not sensitized to the negativity of the past, but there's a song that we've been singing for a number of years now that the main gist of the song says, "You make all things new, and I will follow you forward."
Oh, man.
And the whole idea is, I can't keep looking back. If I keep looking back, all I'm going to see is something negative. But if I look forward,
oh man, that's so
powerful.
powerful.
Because you know, and regardless of one's religious persuasion, the Bible says that God's mercies are new and fresh every single morning.
Yeah.
So the whole idea is, there's enough mercy and grace for today. It was mercy that met me when I woke up this morning. It wasn't death, it wasn't calamity, it wasn't disease, it was mercy. And so the idea is, today is a new, fresh day.
Amazing.
And so that would apply to why I'm here.
Yeah.
I feel like it is a new day for South Africa. Every time I travel around the world, I could be in New Zealand, I could be in Beijing.
I love this, man.
I could be somewhere, and I'll hear a South African accent, and I'll just stop and go, "Where are you from?" You know? And so it's one of those things that's just in me.
Yeah.
Truly, truly in me.
A quick question for you before we go on about that. From Facebook, coming from Jenny Litswalo. He says, "Hey, Israel, I just want to know, if you weren't in the entertainment industry, what career would you take on, and where do you get your inspiration from? Thanks."
Yeah, that's great. You know, I've been saying for a while now that if I wasn't an artist, I would still be an activist.
Beautiful.
So much of what we do from the platform with music is really just 10%.
Yeah.
I think the 90% of the rest of our life is spent going, what do we do with this moment? What's the action point associated with all this singing and praising God? There's got to be another, there's got to be something else. And I think that something else is really looking after those who don't have a voice and giving them one, standing up for certain causes that are important to us. And right here in Cape Town is a big one for us. Just looking after some of the orphanages that we sponsor here, and just being involved in projects literally worldwide. I would be an activist. I would be encouraging people and challenging people to get involved.
I want to talk quickly about this exciting project, New Breed Africa, auditions in Cape Town, Joburg, Durban, 7th today, 8th, Durban, and the next one in Joburg. Tell me about that project. Very exciting.
Very quickly, if people go to newbreedafrica.co.za, all the information is there. But what we are doing is starting a new chapter in our New Breed group, and we felt like South Africa would be the first place we'd want to expand. So we're starting a group called New Breed Africa, and for the first time we're holding auditions, and really excited about seeing what kind of talent is here, and beyond that, also what kind of heart and character is associated with it.
Indeed, it's very, very exciting, and I'm very excited, particularly to have you in the country and to be, you know, having you doing what you're doing.
Oh man, it's an honor, man.
Thank you very much. Sir.
My pleasure.
Love it, love it. So if you do fancy yourself a bit of a singer and a performer with heart to change the world, visit newbreedafrica.co.za. Auditions in Cape Town, Johannesburg, and Durban waiting
starting right now.
Just for you, starting today. Find out more about it. Right now, we've got a closer look at Kia. She's got news on traffic.